Hey cruisers, I hope you're having a great day today. It is Sunday, August 8th, 2021. I want to bring to you some information as far as what's happening in Asia and the other parts of the world. And this is from Genting Cruise Lines. And they have three brands underneath the name Genting. First is the Star Cruises, and then we have Dream Cruises. And then the last one, if you were not aware, it's Crystal. So Crystal Cruise Line is actually part of the Genting Corporation of the cruise line brand. So let's get started. All right, before I get started on the news for Genting Cruise Line, let me read to you what it says from their website about their brand. And this is what they have to say. With a rich history of trailblazing within the cruise landscape, Genting Cruise Line's brands have played an integral role in the evolution of cruise industry in Asia and around the world. Star Cruises built the Asia Pacific region as an international cruise destination. Dream Cruises introduced inspirational journeys to Asia, and Crystal Cruises has embarked on the most significant brand expansion in the history of luxury travel and hospitality, having introduced two new modes of cruising along with private air travel. So there you have it. If you weren't familiar with Genting, they are out there and they are a player within the cruise line. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. Currently, out of the three brands of Genting, there are two other brands which are out there sailing right now. The first of which is Dream Cruises, and then the second is Crystal. Within the Dream Cruise Line, they have three ships. First of which is the Genting Dream, and then they have the World Dream and the Explorer Dream. The regions of sailing would be in Asia, of course, with departures out of Singapore and Hong Kong. Currently, they have two ships that are sailing. They have the World Dream and the Explorer Dream. Now, both of these ships are doing similar itineraries, if you want to call it an itinerary, because they're doing short cruises to nowhere. And what that means is they depart out of their home port and they do not port anyplace else. They just take a short cruise out, 2, 3, few days, and that's it. They come right back to port. But they are following all the protocols and guidelines of the local government. The World Dream is actually porting or sailing from Singapore, and the Genting Dream is cruising out of Hong Kong. The third ship, the Explorer Dream, had been doing a similar itinerary out of Taiwan, which started a year ago in July of 2020, but it had been pulled out of doing that itinerary. But it will resume cruising on August 18 of 2021. And again, it will be doing a similar itinerary as the other two ships, which means that they will be doing a short cruise to nowhere, and that's just for the time being. As I mentioned, out of the three brands, only two of them are currently cruising. The Star Cruises, which has the following ships: the Superstar Gemini, the Superstar Aquarius, and the Star Pisces, is not sailing. Dates have not been set, so that is to be determined at a later time. The other brand that they have, which is Crystal Cruises, and they started their service in early July out of the Bahamas. Now, there are plans to restart within the U.S. with Crystal Cruises beginning on August 22nd for East Coast cruises departing out of Boston and New York, and they'll be going over to Bermuda. Under the Crystal Cruises, the ships are the Serenity, the Endeavor, and the Symphony. In other world cruise news is the Windsurf. This is the Windstar brand, and the ship holds 342 passengers, and they're doing the Mediterranean, South Pacific, and Caribbean itineraries. And the Windsurf departed today on the 8th of August out of Barcelona. The Windstar brand of ships have been sailing actually since June 19th, and as I mentioned, they do the European Greek Isle cruises. So they first started on June 19th with the Windstar, and then followed by July 10th on the Windstar Breeze, which actually did its sailing in the Caribbean. And the Wind Spirit resumed its cruising out of Tahiti on the 15th of July. So there you have it. There's the world news for cruising today, and that's Sunday, August 8th, 2021. So please remember to like, subscribe. I'm trying to hit the goal of 1,000 subscribers, and I'm still far from it. So I desperately need your help. Yes, I use that word desperately. So please pass it along and follow me, follow all of us. And also put in some comments. Where is it that you want to cruise to? Have you been on a Windstar cruise? Are you looking forward to going back to cruising? There you have it. So I'm signing off because it's Sunday. It's a day of rest, and I need to go out and do some work. So long.